Hello again, it's Jaymuse and welcome to another video. And today I've got a nice little story to tell you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it, to be honest. So just, go ahead and leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And yeah, here's the story. It's about the time that I almost ate a fly. So back in the day when I was a little punk, my sweet mommy used to take me to Sonic all the time and I would get the same thing every single time. And you know how it goes, everybody goes to Sonic for the drinks. So obviously I got a drink. So every time I went to Sonic, I would always order the Powerade Mountain Blast slush, baby. And let me tell you, when I was 10 years old, that shit was sublime, okay? Alright, so at this point in my life, it was summer break, and we were on the way to visit a family friend. And honestly, I can't stress enough just how ridiculous the summer heat is where I'm from. And in fact, it's not really the heat that's the big issue, it's really the humidity. I'm talking you go outside for a few seconds, come back inside, and it looks like you just jumped in the ocean. So yeah, it's super hot, we're on our way to see a family friend, and my mom has this awesome idea to stop at Sonic, and I get my usual drink. And it's awesome, it's sick, man. And as a kid, I was always determined to make that slushie last as long as possible. So I'd take a nice slurp, enjoy it, and then set it down for a few minutes. And I kind of did this until I got to my friend's house. And when I got there, I completely forgot I had the slushie, because I'm a kid, that's how it goes. But I will admit it, there were quite a few reasons to forget about the slushie. I mean, this particular friend happened to have a lot of money and they had a lot of fun things to do. In particular, they had a very oversized pool. So the car arrives at the house, I throw my seatbelt off and I tumble out of the car on my way to the pool. Don't worry, I was a nice kid, so I said hi to everybody and all that, but my real intent was to get into that damn pool, man. It was hot. So yeah, before I knew it, I was swimming around in that pool, having splash wars with the other kids that were there, listening to some tunes. And they had a hot tub, so what we would do is we would get into the hot tub, stay in there for a few minutes until we got used to it, and then we would go jump in the pool, stay in there until we got used to that, and then the hot tub would feel so much better because of the temperature difference. It was dope. So yeah, basically I'm just having a badass time as a 10-year-old for my summer break. And then I thought of something. You know what would make this so much better? My slushie that I left in the damn car. So I ran outside and popped in the car, not even thinking about the fact that the slushie had been out there for hours. I grabbed the slushie, brought it inside, sat on the couch, completely soaked. That's right, I wanted it that bad, I didn't even dry off. And my stupid 10-year-old brain was expecting a nice, cold, refreshing drink of the slush, baby. So I took the biggest gulp of this stuff possible and then I held it in my mouth. And I was brought with immediate disappointment, because what was in my mouth was no longer the slush, and in its place was hot, musty, Powerade flavored toilet water. But then I noticed something quite odd. It felt like there was still a piece of ice in there, but I couldn't really tell, so I thought, well, okay, I'll just test it. So I used my tongue to push the ice in between my teeth and I bit into it. And immediately I realized that this foreign object was not ice, because not only did it not have a crunch, but I was immediately left with the most putrid flavor I have ever tasted in my life. So I spit everything out of my mouth onto the floor and was horrified to see that I had just taken a bite out of the ugliest, nastiest looking fly I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, needless to say, I freaked out. I immediately thought of all the things that flies eat and ran to the nearest sink, grabbed the hand soap, squirted it into my mouth, and immediately regretted that decision, because now I had the taste of soap in my mouth. And what happened next just completely made that null, because I ended up throwing up everywhere. It was the worst. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of that story there. Now, I gotta level with you guys. I had a lot bigger things planned for this video. I wanted to add a lot more edits. I wanted to add some sound effects and just generally funny things. But in the middle of making this video, I had a family emergency pop up. I'm not going to tell you about the details just because it's, it's personal. I don't want to really go into that. But yeah, I wanted to at least kind of give you a tiny explanation as to why, one, this video ended up being posted extremely late, and two, it has less edits than I normally put in my videos. So for that, I apologize, but I promise you tomorrow I'll be back on my normal schedule. I've got a pretty funny Karen compilation planned for tomorrow, so be looking forward to that. So yeah, if you got this far in the video, I really do appreciate you for watching. If you could leave a like on the video if you liked it. You don't have to if you didn't. I understand if you didn't. But if you did, please do leave a like and leave a comment letting me know how I can improve on my videos. It really does help me out. Other than that, I hope all of you have a good rest of the night. I hope you stay happy and healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.